Hi everybody, welcome back to Tools of Integration. My name is Pepine van den Berg and I'm here with
Myoki.
And this is our first episode of the new year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year everybody. And these tools are so nice when you're in a process or you have emotions, you want to get out of your head, let go of control, and being creative is the most effective tool to help you process and integrate, don't you think?
Yes, no, it's one of the many tools. Another tool might be breathing.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, one of many tools. And today Myoki has prepared for us a very special tool, which is
Sashiko. It's a Japanese art, comes from the Zen Buddhist tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So actually my tradition.
Ah.
And I love this piece of artwork because it's actually an active meditation, and it comes from Japan. And it's a very old technique. In Japan they were very poor, especially the farmers, and when they had their woven cloth and it broke, then they used Sashiko to repair it, to strengthen the fabric, and it turned out to be a whole piece of artwork. So you can make it very simple, and you can make it more difficult when you get more experience. So today we keep it simple.
Oh yeah. And for a demonstration of this tool is just to inspire you to do this and to join us.
Yeah, to find out if you like it.
Yeah.
You don't have to like everything.
No.
But it's for me it's one of the very many textile techniques that are around, but special in a way because it comes from the Zen tradition.
Yeah.
So it's a very, it needs concentration, especially when you start learning the technique. You know, it's not difficult, but you need your concentration.
And that's what Zen is all about?
Zen starts with concentration, and when you get more experienced, you start relaxing in the concentration, and it becomes a one-pointedness, and that's the same with Sashiko. Because in the beginning, when you start with this technique, you need your concentration, and later on, when you have the technique literally in your fingers, it's very relaxing. Can be very relaxing.
Yeah.
So that's it in short.
Yeah, I have to, I'm learning the ukulele at the moment, and it's all about concentrating your fingers and how to strum. And at some point you get the muscle memory, and then it flows.
And that's the same with every technique.
Yeah.
With music, with breathing, with textile arts, spinning, whatever. When you have your finger tips working, then it will be okay sooner or later.
And that's why I think that's why we call this tool a tool of integration, because when you have to concentrate on something else, something you do with your hands, you can't think about other things.
Yeah. And also Sashiko is really an active meditation, so you can use it as a Zen meditation.
Yeah.
So that's the part I like about it most.
Yeah. Well, I'm so curious So we're going to switch cameras and then Myoki's gonna demonstrate Sashiko for us. Audio opnemen. Okay. So here we are.
Back again.
And Myoki, you want to show us a book.
Yes, this is the first book I found about Sashiko in French, of all languages. But I like this one because in one piece of fabric you can practice all kinds of stitches, patterns.
Wow.
And further on in the book, there are a whole lot of patterns you can practice with. And one by one.
They are explained.
Explained one by one. You can also make your own if you want to.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience with Zentangle and doodling.
Yes.
And this is one that looks very familiar.
Yes, but the difference with these kinds of patterns is that you start, for example, with this one. You start up and you go down.
Oh, okay.
So you make the patterns like this, like this, and like this.
Okay.
So you don't make this one and then this one and then this one.
Oh, no.
It's just very straight forward. And like this. You also have, I'm going to take the book away. You have special needles. I like this stuff. These are real Japanese needles.
You can, show it in the middle.
Yes. You can see it.
Wow.
These are special needles for this technique. When you have very stern fabric like jeans, you use a big needle. That might be for later. So you're going to start with a little needle.
Small size?
Small size.
Oh. They are very sturdy.
Yes, they are. These are not the same needles as for embroidery or something. No. They're really for this kind of technique. Then you have a special kind of thread.
Thank you.
The thread is pure cotton with a very low twist. So nice to open it. And I chose this color because it's neutral. But there are also different colors. You can also dye the thread yourself.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If you want to. But the farmers and the workers in Japan in the early days, they had indigo cloth. And they used white or off-white thread to make the patterns.
Okay. And you don't have to separate the threads?
No, because it's not embroidery.
Okay.
This is purely cotton with a low twist and no glistering.
Okay.
The embroidery the embroidery thread has a glistening to it, and this is not.
No.
So you use the whole thread. Then you have your your fabric.
Yeah.
I dyed these ones, and these are the indigo ones. So you can choose what you like.
Oh.
And then you start with making the grid. And many times they use it, they use different layers like this. Or 3 layers. It's to strengthen the original fabric. And later on, kinds like this are developed. Then you have your cloth with the grid already on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But in the early days, they made the grid themselves.
Yeah. So this is your jean, which has a hole in it.
Yeah.
Or a tear.
Yeah.
And then you make a nice little piece of artwork to disguise the tear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was my first thing to try. This is a jeans.
Yeah. Denim.
And you can see the grid that was drawn.
And how is the pattern? Did you go from up, down?
Here.
Oh.
Up, down, and weave.
Okay. It's like a honeycomb.
Yeah. But usually we start with something like
the first
this.
stitch.
Yep. Oh, oops. See what's more in the magical basket. So we use this to make a grid. Japanese usually work with inch. I don't like inch.
No,
so
we don't use inch.
We don't use inch.
Centimeters.
So we use centimeters, grid from 10 by 10, for example. So and then you make these squares.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want to try?
Yes, please. Make a 10 by 10.
Make a 10 by 10. And then those little squares inside as well.
It didn't come off.
Is it working?
No. A little.
Oh dear.
Which color? Is it white?
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, I can see it a little bit.
Otherwise you can use this one.
You can see it a little bit.
Yeah, and it doesn't stay on the fabric because when you wash it or with a heater,
With the iron?
with an iron, then this will disappear.
Oh, okay. So this is the grid.
And then you make those little squares from 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. And this technique was used for clothes. garden these times, it's also for decorations
Yeah,
in your house.
can imagine.
Yes.
And down.
Yeah. So then you get those little 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter squares, little squares. And when you get more experienced, you can use 1/2 centimeter. See, because this is fairly big,
Yeah,
but this is also 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter.
yeah.
So I think
Okay, yeah.
So I think you can imagine what happens when
It gets smaller.
it gets smaller. And it's a different look altogether.
I hope we can capture it on camera because it's fairly light,
Yep.
but it's the idea that counts.
So to say it again, you make a grid of 10 by 10 centimeters to start with, and then you make little squares from 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, just to practice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh.
And that happens too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my starting grid.
Where's the little thing?
Maybe I can. What are you looking for?
Dopje van de pen.
Oh,
Somewhere, maybe. Somewhere over the rainbow.
we'll look for it. It's oh here. It can't be gone. We'll look for it.
Yep. Then you have the thread. You don't use long threads because it can crinkle.
Wrinkle.
Yeah, that's the fun of the whole thing is that you make the stitches very flat. Can you see a beginning in this thing? Otherwise we make a beginning.
No, it's. What's this? Yes, I think I have something here. Oh no, it's
Yeah.
it's a knot of some kind.
Yep,
That's the beginning.
that's the beginning.
Okay.
You don't use it longer from hand to elbow.
Okay. Hand to elbow, check.
Oh. really. And we decided on a
This
little
small one. Yes. Oh, and now I see that.
Yeah, see? It all comes together. So you put this thing through.
Oh.
You want me to try?
Yes, please.
Oh, this is a very small eye.
Yeah. The eye is smaller than the thread itself.
Well, this is a small needle with a bigger eye. Maybe this works.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. You do not make a knot at the end. You
No.
leave it open.
Okay.
So you start in the second line of your grid.
Mm-hmm.
In, then up, down, up, down, up,
Okay.
down. So in from under.
Yeah.
And you do multiple, you make multiple stitches at once. So it's not like this,
Uh-huh.
but it's like in twee, and then you start pulling.
Okay.
Yep.
When I'm at the end of my grid.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
And then you start. So you have, you start from here. And your fabric may not,
Has to stay flat.
has to stay flat.
Okay. And you learned this in a workshop?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has to stay flat.
Mm-hmm.
One more, because you have to go down.
This is outside my grid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sorry. Stitch back.
Oh.
And then you start.
Then I come again under.
Yeah, and that's the most interesting ones. When we embroider.
Embroider. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
We are used to pull the thread.
Uh-huh.
It's not pulling the thread with this, so you try to keep it flat.
Yeah.
And when you go to your next part, you make a little.
Sorry?
You make a little loose.
Oh, yeah.
So not flat.
So not straight.
No,
So that you can. Oh, yeah.
open.
Yeah. Okay.
And that, for me, this was the most difficult thing because we're not used to it.
No.
And it doesn't matter that much to keep it flat.
Uh-huh.
When I learned to embroider,
Yeah.
I really had to get used to keep it flat
Uh-huh.
and make it like this and not
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
next line.
Okay, I'm good. Next. But you can turn your work and
Yes.
go back.
Yes,
But you have to keep it flat.
Flat, flat, flat.
Okay. Yes.
So in the beginning you have to think about different things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get used to the style and the pattern,
Yeah.
and you learn how to dissect the pattern into straight lines,
Yeah.
then it's very relaxing.
Yeah. It's not difficult.
No, it's not difficult, but it's
And then it's relaxing.
different.
Different, yeah. So I don't do the final one.
Yeah, you can put this on your finger if you want to. Reach.
Oh.
And then you can give a push to your needle.
Okay. Yeah. And now it's important to make it straight.
Yep.
This Myoki put this on my on my finger to push the needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can imagine what happens when you have like jeans. This is very cotton.
Yeah.
It's also purely cotton, but
Because your fingers get a bit slippery.
yeah.
Now I have to push my needle. Where's my needle? Where did it go? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's stuck. And now I have to... I think my thread is is finished.
No.
Oh. Yeah,
There's
thank
a
you.
lot of thread left. And then you make another
Loop.
loop,
I think
yes.
it's called a loop. And turn my work, I guess.
Yeah, if you...
Now I have to put it there.
Yep.
I lack mathematical insight.
Yeah, that's another thing with this technique, yeah. You know, it seems fairly easy, but it's, especially when you do it for the first time, it's difficult to keep it flat
Mm-hmm.
and to think about these things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not it's only a few weeks ago that you learned this, or a few days ago. So it's very
And to get really good at this, it takes a whole lot of practice.
yeah.
And in the meantime, when you practice, you can have a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with everything, like with learning every new technique.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I have... No. You pull at the back.
Maybe you can give it a little push first. Yep.
Oh, hang on. I forget this one. And this is the correct way to
Yep.
turn your work and then
Yeah.
flat.
When you get more experienced, you don't have to turn it. So now you have
We've come to
only
the end of
a
the...
thread, so you leave the thread, and later on you roll it around.
Okay.
So no knots, just
Okay.
you roll. So this is the most easy pattern. So it jumps.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
But you can
interesting.
So you can also make them underneath each other. It's just practice, this one. And it's a nice...
So this is the right way, or was it supposed to
No.
be...
It's okay.
Oh, because it jumps, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So that's the practice first, to get it flat.
It's very relaxing to do.
Yeah, and when you have your grid with jumps, you can also make stitches like this.
Yeah.
So you can start playing with it, but first, to get it flat and get this in order.
Yeah, the corners, the loops.
The loops.
Okay.
And then later on you can roll it around.
Yeah.
So I hand-dyed these pieces indigo, because in the early days the people wore indigo. But in the meantime there are all kinds of colors also in the threads. So if you want to practice some more, you can use this, for example.
Yeah.
Or use those pre-printed stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to practice. But then again, you don't make the figure.
No.
You go from up to down, left to right or right to left, and in a
diagonal.
diagonal.
Okay. Yeah. It takes a lot of time and concentration and focus.
Yeah, and it's really easy to think, oh, I'm drawing this grid and chuk 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 chuk.
Yeah, like we do with embroidery.
Yeah, no,
because
then you're not getting it flat.
Okay.
You get like this.
Yeah.
And the exercise of the meditation is to do it slowly, concentrated and flat.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt that. Yeah. Yeah, because you do it with a tear in your cloth, and it has to be flat. You don't want to have a wrinkled trouser.
Also, no. You can also, you put some different layers.
On top of each other.
On top of each other.
Yeah.
So you can have multiple patterns.
Yeah.
Or like this lady, she has a nice, she
Yeah.
made different grids, different patterns.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can use it to repair your cloth. Visible, as part of visible mending.
Yeah.
Or your, for in your home.
It's very decorative for a pillow or on your bed.
Yeah, it is. And it's a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
If you want a big one on your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, in these times of not not throwing things away, when you have a tear in the cloth, you can mend it like this.
Yeah, and in the time my mom grew up, it was a habit to repair the cloth invisible or as invisible as possible. And now we're coming in a timeline where visible mending
Yeah.
is very hot.
Yeah.
All kinds of techniques, and
Yeah.
this is one of them.
I will definitely keep it in mind. Yeah.
That's very good.
But I can use a normal thread and needle, but just use the technique. Is that possible?
Yeah, you can always try
Yeah.
with embroidery thread and different cloth,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not really
It's not the same.
Sashiko then.
No.
And this is really working with natural materials.
Yeah. I'll keep it in mind. I love it. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, thank you, Myoki.
this one is for you.
Oh. Shall I open it?
Yes.
I wanted to thank you, but... Oh no! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow.
This
Well, look everybody. I can start mending my clothes and start practicing.
it's like starter
Kit. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, I hope we have inspired you to start your Sashiko journey as a tool of integration. You do it very mindful, you have this lovely cloth, you concentrate, and it's very satisfying and rewarding, I think, when it's finished. So thank you so much, Myoki, for demonstrating.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give us a like.
And a share and
Subscribe to our tools, to the channel. And, well, see you next time on the next tool.
adventure.
Adventure. Okay. Bye-bye.